we're going to make a tea infusion. You can use chai tea. There are specific mixtures. How we prefer to make our own in this case. So we have black tea, cinnamon, star aniseed, cardamom, black pepper, and clove. So first of all, you heat the cream and the milk to 80 degrees centigrade. You add the black chai tea and the infusion, and you can infuse that for 10 to 15 minutes. You can even make a cold infusion and leave it overnight in the fridge. Strain, and then reweigh to the original weight. So in this case, that would be 400 grams of liquid. We have made our infusion, and it's together with glucose, invert sugar, and butter. So we bring this to the boil, and then we have our mixture of cru suhum, 65% organic, dark couverture, and suhum napo, milk couverture. So just bring to the boil, remove from the heat. Now to make the ganache, there are various methods. In this case, I will add possibly just a third, 30 to 40% of the liquid. Add another 30%, then another third. Add then the rest of the liquid. So this ganache will firm up very nicely indeed. It will be soft. So next we have a Calamansi jelly. So calamansi, that's a lime from Southeast Asia, a very intense taste. So the ingredients, we have the calamansi puree or juice. We have sugar, pectin, more sugar, and glucose. It's very quickly, I don't have very much here. So then you rain in pectin and a small amount of the sugar. And don't add it all at once, as you tend to get lumps. So next, you add the sugar with the glucose. And then I cook this to about 102 to 103 degrees centigrade. So we have 104 degrees centigrade. Remove this from the heat. Leave this to cool. Okay. So now we come to the finish of the chocolates. In this case, we are using Duna molds. So here we have sprayed, and I have used a shablon. So this will give a very nice effect. You see. And place in the shablon, the paper first. And this gives a nice decorative effect. You don't have to use something so complicated. It's quite easy generally as well. A lot of the time I just use the normal Post-its and I cut those into various shapes. Very cheap, very quick, very easy. Again, so the same system. Lay in the plastic, spray over, and then you have your finished decorative design, which should show on the finished chocolate. You need a suitable spraying pistol, compressor, or an air supply, and the most important of all is that the temperature of the cocoa butter. It should be tempered, and depending on your room conditions, between 29 and 32 degrees centigrade. We have the jelly, which we have previously shown, and that is cooled. And then I will pipe in 2 to 3 grams. You can, of course, pipe in more or less. as you leave the jelly at room temperature for 2 to 3 hours before putting the ganache on top. You will have a nice skin on the jelly, not too thick, and then you can pipe the ganache directly on top. And then you will have 2 different layers, and the ganache will not blend in with the jelly. We have the jelly and we have the ganache piped on top. Okay? Leave that overnight to crystallize. So next we have the chocolates, which are being covered in the normal way. And we have our Velclin transfer sheet on the bottom, which I will take off. Give it a little tap to ensure everything releases. Not bang too hard, I see that a lot, but please not too hard. And there we have the finished chocolates.